Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, viewers, in April, an Oromo politician was murdered. Bate Urgasa. I have a story about the murder, about the arrests which were made in April. Is Ethiopian uh, investigative mechanism, investigative agencies are not in opposition? Are they incapable of tracing out the perpetrators, or deliberately Batarugasa's murder is being covered up? Why is that innocent people are still in custody? Secondly, viewers, Biniam Girmay, champion Eritrean cyclist, returning home. He was due to arrive in Eritrea, Smara today. His flight delayed. Champions, welcome is in the making. An official ceremony is going to be held in the honor of Biniam. And lastly, viewers, oil prices in Ethiopia, fuel prices. Uh, will the fuel prices be changed or not? And if the fuel prices don't change, does it mean that the prices will remain same in coming months? I have details for you. Firstly, viewers, it was April when political wing head of the Oromo Liberation Front was murdered. Bate Urgasa, Oromo politician who chose the path of political struggle, was shot dead in Mekki town, Ishwa zone of the Oromia region. Bate remained in prison as well. In the past, he was released, but then he was found dead. His murder investigation still has not been able to identify the perpetrators who killed him. Is it a deliberate attempt by the government to cover up the murder? By the way, when Bate was killed, Jawar said that there'll never be justice. In the case of Bate, perpetrators will never be held accountable. Ola, OLF both accused the government that it was the government which was behind the death, the murder of Bate Orgasa. The government tried to make the investigation complicated. It deliberately created obstacles, and it arrested people close to Bate Orgasa. Even the mayor back then said that maybe some family dispute was the reason behind the death, the murder of Bate Orgasa. So he tried to divert the attention of people from Baturgasa's murder, uh, and he tried to attribute it to internal family disputes. Nothing has come out so far. What is the final report of the investigative agencies? Baturgasa's brother was arrested in April. His name is Milo. Milo and some other family members of Baturgasa raised questions about security forces. They implied that security forces were responsible for the killing of Baturgasa. They were arrested. And since April, Melo has been in custody. Where is he? Why was he arrested? Which crime was committed by Melo? The only crime he committed is that he questioned security forces. He called into question the role of security forces. Security forces allegedly raided the hotel where Batur Gas was staying. He was the aggrieved party. He was the man whose brother had been killed. He had every right to raise questions about likely perpetrators. But this is Ethiopia. Here, Victims can be arrested too. They can be killed as well. Milo is suffering in prison. No one knows where is he. Why isn't he being released? Because he accused security forces. If he's released, obviously he'll speak out. This is heartbreaking. See that a man killed, now his family members in custody. Uh, Perhaps that is why Oromo leaders are not willing to lead the political struggle from the front against this government because they know that they could be assassinated, they could be put in prisons. Jawar fled the country. Baklegarba just said goodbye to politics forever. Wiragudina just issues statements. Oromo Liberation Fund's chief Dawood Ibsa under house arrest, though he sometimes moves freely. But perhaps he prefers to be under house arrest. Only Ola is fighting, but Ola's fight is an armed struggle, creating instability, unrest in the Oromia region. Overall, we cannot say that all Oromos, Oromo organizations, Oromo parties are beneficiaries of this government. No, ruling Oromo elite is definitely a beneficiary, but some other Oromo elite members, politicians, etc., they are victims, they are suffering. Secondly, viewers, Biniam Girmay, champion Eritrean cyclist, is returning home. The man made history in the Tour de France cycling race, where he became the first African cyclist to win green jersey. He's returning home. Champions welcome in the making. A state ceremony is going to be organized. It will be broadcast live on the only Eritrean television channel, Erit TV. Beniam's flight was due to land in Asmara today, but flight has been diverted, reportedly to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, because of foggy conditions in Asmara. Reportedly, he will return home tomorrow on Wednesday. In Asmara, people gearing up to receive their hero. Biniam Girmay deserves this reception. The man is becoming into the face of Africa in cycling world, in sporting world. Celebrated tomorrow. Preparations were being made for his welcome today, but now flight delayed. Celebrated tomorrow about Beniam's welcome in Asmara. Lastly, viewers, oil prices, fuel prices in Ethiopia will remain unchanged. No change. Kasahun Gofe, Minister of Trade and Regional Relations, announced that the government has decided to change to press ahead the existing fuel prices. There'll be no change. It does not mean, by the way, that fuel prices won't be changed. I think government will have to change fuel prices, but government don't want to change fuel prices now, because if it does now, it will lead to more pressure upon people, because fuel prices affect each and every section of society. It will lead to more price hike, because obviously traders also use transport, the transportation of their commodities, so it creates a large impact. That is why government is not increasing fuel prices, but government will have to give subsidy. How long? Ultimately, it will increase fuel prices after 1 or 2 months or after a few weeks. You will see that. People will definitely face the consequences of these macroeconomic reforms in terms of a rise in fuel price, in terms of rise in the prices of commodities, in terms of devaluation of whatever they had currency. Thank you for watching.